Hello, everyone. My name is George Domalis. Today I will have a monologue about democracy in the era of AI. So we are living in the middle of a communication paradox, meaning that we have never been more connected, but we have never been more connected than here with social media and all of these communication paths that we can have through this digital era. But at the same time, we have been never less understood. So what is deliberate? Deliberate is the transformation layer between the public noise and the institutional intelligence. So we are here to showcase how Novelcore's research-driven AI could transform this chaotic dialogue into actionable strategy. What happens if we build the digital square without any set of rules? You get a set of algorithms that are specially designed to maximize outrage, that are specially designed to provide confusion instead of understanding. You get to have toxic environments where misinformation is being spread easily and faster than facts. So this is not just unpleasant, this is broken, and we have built the systems, the digital systems throughout the years to facilitate the loudest voice instead of promoting the thoughtful ones. So what? What does it matter? What does it matter for the citizens, for the governments, for organizations, institutions? It's a bit inefficient, actually. We have a lot of data, and we're doing nothing with them. So imagine that you have 1,000 of comments under your product or your policy or your proposal or whatever it is that you want to collect comments. And you aren't just focusing on the mood. You are just focusing on the sentiment aspect. So you are trying to find if anyone likes something. And what is this something? Less than 5% of that comments contain actionable insight, and we are not identifying them because we are not looking for them, because we are not investigate the why. And that comes to a human cost. These 60% of the people writing those 5% of the comments that have been unheard are being completely disengaged from your policies, from your proposals, or from even your products. Why now? Because now we can. Now we have generative AI models, now we have LLM, now we have the technology to do so. So even though that the trust and the disengagement is at the highest level of all times, we have the digital transformation technologies and the facilitators to step forward and try to bridge this gap between this dialogue and the public trust, the dialogue, and what the user needs. We can now look to work with argumentation, to work with the actual why behind the what, instead of focusing on just the mood or, as I mentioned earlier, the negativity or how easy or how someone likes my product. So we can now move from the sentiment analysis algorithms, the simple ones, to complex pipelines, to complex workflows, including argumentation mining. So this brings us to our product, Deliberate. We like to call it an anti-social media because it's not a forum, it's not a social network. It's a place, it's a digital space, it's a digital structured space with a set of rules that anyone could have the ability, free, to write their comments on policies, on topics, on whatever can express their opinion in a meaningful way. We used our verified identities and strict neutrality. We are not taking any political signal or political sides or we're not taking political sides. So in principle, our focus is transforming the public noise into decision-grade signals. So allow me to showcase a video here that my team made. I hope it will play. Ba-bam. No? Yes. Without noise, though. Yeah. It was a short one. So let's now dive into our magic and our key capabilities. So I'm going to focus on 3, and then I will be happy to engage with you and describe you more our solution. Number 1 is speed. So usually when you're working on a public consultation, for example, it takes some time to identify the concept, write it in the perfect way to engage your group, your focus group. And we are providing the tools to do that. So we're providing a topic and an agenda builder, meaning that we are facilitating the topic creation, but in a way that we're not just providing the content, we are providing you a challenger on it. So we have our chatbot and our AI agent, and together with that you can challenge your concept. You can challenge your public consultation and shape it in the way that the user will engage with you. Second one, the interaction layer. So we've built a conversational data explorer. So what we're trying to do here is that to minimize the interaction of the policy party and the administrator, let's say, for example, and let him interact, let her or him interact with the natural language queries. So instead of having meetings, instead of having scientists or database guys to provide you analytics or hide behind a dashboard containing numbers, you can have like a natural language conversation with your data and your policies and what people think for your policies. And third, the efficiency. We minimize the data report generation by 95%, meaning that we instantly provide you reports of all of our analysis, our quantitative and qualitative analysis, ad hoc, dynamically, and as soon as you have your data. And this AI summarizes your reporting and emphasizes on the why and the reasoning of the people. So we combine numbers with quality. It's a two-way street. So in our perspective, institutions provide the proposals, the agenda, and people providing their feedback that shapes these proposals. So it's a dynamic, a chaos balanced dynamic between citizens, policymakers, organizations, and institutions. But here comes an issue when we're speaking about the democracy in the era of AI, and it's about trust, it's about integrity, and all of that comes around the concept of data trust and data integrity. So our solution, it's a hybrid model. We are using AI and AI agents as a moderation tools, but combining with the human dynamics. So we analyze everything, but it's a human-in-the-loop approach that we're making in order to make our models even smarter when it comes to trust, when it comes to bias, when it comes to whatever is to need moderated. So we are trying to be radical on transparency, so that's why we're publishing our metrics, publishing our models, publishing all our model versions when it comes to moderation. So everything from on this platform, and when it comes to democracy, need to be transparent and need to be, someone should be accountable for them. And that's what we're trying to solve here. When it comes to the technology part, we are not just wrappers. We emphasize on the technological part. So in the next slide, I'm going to speak about my team. So we're an R&D engine. So we're working with a lot behind the scenes in the research and development of AI in different application areas. So in this case, we have worked with semantic models and argumentation models, embedding models, and we have built our own proprietary models. So take, for example, Themida. Combined with the knowledge graph-based methodology for fine-tuning that we have been developed and published, we trained from scratch embedding models, semantic models, argumentation models, and we reached 11.1 performance uplift for our case. And our case comes for information retrieval, comes for argumentation, mining, moderation, specifically in Greeks. So Greek is a difficult language, so we have to shape it from scratch. To host Deliberate, though, that was a bit of a chaos. And we needed to define the powerhouse. And powerhouse is Chaos. Chaos, it's another product of our own. So it provides a brain and at the same time provides a muscle to host Deliberate. So Chaos isn't just a software. We built our own software development platform. So we started from an internal development platform and we changed it to a software development platform, and then we enhance it with an agentic framework to interact with it. So Chaos is behind our complex pipelines, AI workflows, so to make it bulletproof. Chaos is also supported by another product of ours called KubeCore, which is the actual software development platform and infrastructure management tool. And it's battle-tested. It's not just for mass. It's battle-tested in private and public offices. So in the most critical environments, like the National Printing Office, for example. And it works at highest stakes, at least for a year now, with zero downtime. So when it comes to strategy for our products and our company, it's simple. It's a symbiotic environment between application and infrastructure. So we have, at one hand, we have the application, which is Deliberate, and we have the Chaos platform and the KubeCore, which provides the muscle. So one feeds the other. All thanks to my team. We are around 30 people, 30 researchers and engineers, developers. We have managed to secure some funding, over 3 million, and transform the knowledge from 14 European projects, R&D-based projects, and get some expertise from knowledge management to agentic architectures and intelligent multi-cloud orchestration, and make it production-ready tools, solutions that we can support our product, our partners, and our customers. So what we like to say is that we build a self-sustained R&D engine that could now be transformed into production-ready and product-ready methodologies. So when it comes to Deliberate, we are at the validation stage right now. It's out there, it's live, you can use it, you can go there and find it. And we have almost 1,000 pilot users as citizens in dedicated focus groups. We have deployed successfully B2G pilots, take for example ADEM, and we are working with public administration and local administration for some pilots. And we are also focusing at the same time on the B2B aspect and transform and engage with NGO to maximize outreach with the citizens. So imagine a space. What we want to achieve is that we could imagine a space that we eliminate the infinite scroll approach, and you are not just posting, you can engage in a meaningful way with your citizens, with your colleagues, with your fellow researchers, I don't know, and make a difference. And we are here to help you shape the future and have tangible change. So we have the deep tech part. We have our own technologies. We continuously develop our own technologies. We have the self-funded R&D engine, so we keep working on them, and we have like multiple proposals and projects being weighted. And we have moved to validation and traction, and now we're looking for strategic partners, pilots, whoever wants to consume our technology and provide their feedback and help us scale. So dialogue is broken, but with AI, if we build it responsibly, we can rebuild it. So scan the code, experience the platform, and participate in the dedicated topic that we have started for the Gen AI. Thank you all for your patience, and I will be happy to answer any questions.